Hey all, I've slightly modified my outfit from the last video. Um, Not out of any attempt to deceive you guys into thinking I filmed them on different days, because I'm going to upload them at the same time, but simply to indicate visually the change in subject matter. Um, right now, what I'm talking about is today was my first day on ADHD medication. It's interesting for sure. It's very very interesting. Um, I mean, I would say good, interesting. You know, it's weird for sure, but not really in such a bad way. It today just felt really quiet, really quiet and calm. I didn't do all of the lots of unnecessarily thinking that I normally do. I just kind of did the stuff I need to. I actually got to something important with my school that I had been procrastinating on a little bit. Needed to request an override form for a class that is currently full. And I just kind of went and did it. When I wasn't medicated yesterday and beyond ago. I I just wasn't getting to it. I would think to myself, "Fuck, dude, I need to fill out that override form," but then I just would proceed to not do that and do some other bullshit instead. I used to only really be able to force myself to do things that I actually enjoyed doing anyway, you know? But today, I don't know, today it all felt pretty easy. I went and, right after I took the medication, it happened to be my time to go to the gym anyway. And so it hadn't really kicked in on the drive there, but it definitely kicked in while I was at the gym. Um, it was pretty gradual, but still. Um, and it's just like I always okay, I don't want to say I like have voices in my head as if like I don't feel like fully in control of my thoughts, but I guess you could kind of say that. Like it's not like they don't feel like outside forces that I don't recognize, but it's like I am very much so always on in my brain. I'm just constantly thinking about shit, and it'll just be like a bunch of random stuff. I'll be replaying memories um, from however long back, or it'll just be like a bunch of different like overlapping songs I'm thinking about, or it'll be like a rotating list of like things I should get to sometime soon, or like I need to text this or that person and catch up, blah blah blah. Um, but today it was just so quiet, and the thing is that didn't make me less productive. It made me actually significantly more productive because the thing with ADHD is you're thinking about all that shit all at the same time, and that makes you feel paralyzed. Like, I'll be laying on the couch thinking to myself, oh my god, I gotta wash the dishes, I gotta do my laundry, I should probably go take a shower first. Or, oh my god, I need to go like cook and eat something, but I don't feel like cooking anything today. Um, and I need to wash the dishes first, but I don't want to wash the fucking dishes. And I'll just end up laying on the couch for another hour, not doing anything, even though the forefront thought in my head is, "Oh my god, I need to do something, anything." Um, Today, though, I got my workout done at the gym. It was shoulder and arms today. I also set a new bench PR. I benched 240, which is not quite my body weight, but we're getting close. Um, and after that, I went home and I immediately cleaned my car because it's something I have been very desperately needing to do for a while now. So I actually cleared out all of the water bottles and loose pencils and a towel and blanket from a beach trip that was a while back by now, etc., what have you. And it was just like I didn't even stop and like take a way too long break in the middle of it or like get distracted by doing something else each time I had to go back into the house. I actually just went and did it and got it done in such a short amount of time compared to what I usually do. And then I went and actually did the dishes for once, which is like I'm just, such a bum when it comes to doing the dishes. I'm so bad at that, but I went and did it and it felt easy. Um, and I know these are all things that should be easy and should feel easy, but if you got it bad, ADHD can really truly be debilitating. I feel like people kind of gloss over that. People kind of underestimate that. Um, but yeah, I cleaned my car, did the dishes. Oh, and even the process of working out felt a lot smoother. Um, like I was actually taking a reasonable amount of time to rest in between sets, and um, it was easier for me not to go too easy or get lazy, especially with triceps. I don't know what it is with me and triceps. Um, and usually I feel so dismal about stretching and doing cardio. I still stretch and do cardio. But usually it sort of feels like I'm forcing myself to, like, oh, I have to go do that now that I'm done with the workout. But definitely felt easier and more pleasant today. Um, so got a nice workout in, got the kitchen fully cleaned, got all of my laundry done and folded even. Um, got my car all very nice and clean, organized and vacuumed. Um, I just made a 20-minute video that I've been like meaning to make for a couple days, and I was just like, wasn't even into it. Like I was gonna have to force myself to make it, but it actually felt nice this time around. Um, so that's all the good parts, and they are significant and really good. It's not perfect. There are downsides. My doctor warned me in advance that stomach problems are a common side effect, and I did unfortunately have a tummy ache today. Apparently, it's also a pretty powerful appetite suppressant, and I felt that effect for sure because I'm usually kind of a big fatty. Um, but like, I really have not eaten much today. I'm thinking about it now, and like, you know, I did eat, but not a lot. Really, not a lot. So I do wonder if I will be losing weight. Um, I mean, it's not like I don't have weight to lose being 250 pounds, but I mean, I like being 250 pounds. I have pretty purposefully gotten myself to this point, what with the incredible amount of chicken I consume and the amount of time I spend working out at the gym. I have gotten to a pretty nice, comfortable 250. I think I'm doing pretty well for myself in that regard, but yeah, I definitely might be losing weight with just how much my appetite is suppressed. Because I thought I would just be able to consciously remind myself to eat, but it's not even that. Um, at least the way I'm feeling it, it's like really like not. It's not like a simple lack of hunger. It's like a very active, complete lack of desire to to eat. Um, so hopefully I can circumvent that, at least somewhat in the coming days. Of course, I'm not going to be taking it a whole lot over the summer, because the one that I'm on is the um, the long-acting one that is taken as needed, which I'm going to have for school, which will probably be a real lifesaver because I did manage to secure myself a 4.0 throughout my high school years, but it was a struggle for sure. Not to say that that shouldn't be a struggle, because I mean, of course it was, but what I'm saying is it was much, much more of a struggle than it ever needed to be for me personally to keep my grades up, because I was just so, so terrible at actually making myself study and actually making myself do my work. Um, like I said, I always managed to do it. I always managed to get by. I would lock in when it finally dawned on me, like, oh fuck, the calculus test is fucking tomorrow, or like, oh fuck, my homework's actually due pretty fucking soon, and this is important. But like, I was definitely a procrastinator here and there. Um, yeah, clearly I wasn't the worst with it. Like I said, 4.0, I took a bunch of APs too. It's like I did well for myself, and I'm proud of myself, but my God, it could have been easier. It could have been so, so much easier for me. Um, Part of me is almost a little spiteful. I'm trying not to be, though, because, you can't change the past. You can only use the past to inform yourself and make better decisions for your future. Um, and that's what I've done. So hopefully this is a hopefully this is a good omen of things to come for college. Um, Things aren't going to be easy for me. I'm going into a difficult field, but at the very least, I'm not doing it without having gotten the help I need. Um, and I did all this like pretty much on my own here, so good for me. I'm happy about that. And yeah, overall, very very interesting day, very notable day for me. And I mean one that I am happy with. So yeah, goodbye.